Franklin Pierce was the 14th President of the United States. Franklin Pierce's lifespan. Franklin Pierce was born on November 23, 1804 in Hillsborough, New Hampshire. He died October 8, 1869 in Concord, New Hampshire. He was a son of Benjamin Pierce, who was a hero of the American Revolution. Benjamin Pierce was also a governor of New Hampshire. Franklin Pierce was a president from 1853 to 1857. He was a Democrat and he didn't have any vice president, and he was the first president to recite his inauguration. His vice president died after 2 months Franklin Pierce was elected. Career of Franklin Pierce. Career of Franklin Pierce was that he was a soldier, lawyer, and a politician. He became a general during the Mexican-American War. He started serving at Congress from 1844. Domestic affairs. The Kansas-Nebraska Bill created the territory of Kansas-Nebraska, opening new lands for settlers and possibilities for expanding the railroad. The Kansas-Nebraska Act of 1854 created the territories of Kansas and Nebraska, opening new lands for settlement, and had the effect of repealing the Missouri Compromise of 1820 by allowing white male settlers in those territories to determine through popular sovereignty whether they would allow slavery within each territory. Franklin Pierce supported the Kansas-Nebraska Act, which affected the Missouri Compromise. By supporting this act, he lost most of his supporters. This event was the most influential event during his presidency term. Domestic affairs. The new territory of Kansas quickly became the nation's battleground over slavery. Their anti-slavery opponents urged the territorial governor appointed by Pierce not to do so, and the governor, Andrew Reeder, seemed sympathetic to the anti-slavery majority. Kansas territory was the scene of violence. Violence occurred in May 1856 when the town of Lawrence was looted and burned by pro-slavery. Foreign affairs. In 1853, Matthew Perry was the Commodore of the U.S. Navy, who compelled the opening of Japan to the west, which provided important trading opportunities. During his presidency, additional land was acquired for Mexico, and Pierce initiated discussions on acquiring Alaska from Russia. Foreign affairs attempt to acquire Cuba. During Pierce's presidency term, many Americans reasoned that if Cuba were to be purchased from Spain, they would be, in effect, have another slave state. The more he tried to bully Spain into selling Cuba, the more that nation resisted the idea. Pierce settled in New Hampshire after his presidency. When the Civil War erupted, Pierce publicly blamed Lincoln for the war. Pierce did not support the new president, Lincoln. By the end of the war, Franklin Pierce was all forgotten, as reclusive as his wife had been in the White House. Always fond of liquor, he had returned to it. When Franklin Pierce died in the fall of 1869 because of liver failure, little was written about him.
There he stood, The tragic life of a dope-face. The tragic life of a dope-face. The tragic life of a dope-face. Even to this day. The tragic life of a dope-face. A dope-face. The tragic life of a dope-face. The tragic life of a dope-face. The tragic life of a dope-face. Even to this day. The tragic.
Franklin Pierce was a fun guy, but he was addicted to alcohol, and that's why he died. Miller Center, YouTube, Music Stylist, the John Green Crash Course. Thank you for helping me. Bye bye.